Hey, are you not very good at CUPHEAD? And you can't even get past the first island? Well, I've got just a guide for you. This is a random guide I made because I bought this game and I wanted to do a video with it. Yeah, stay tuned and we'll make videos on the other isles if this gets good views and stuff. Just get into the video, bro. Alright, so before we actually get into the levels, that pea shooter ain't gonna cut it. You need a better loadout. I recommend spread with roundabout and smoke bomb as your charm. Alright, now that you're ready, let's go. So for the first part, just like spam roundabout until you get to the second part. And remember to dash with your jumps if you get smoke bomb. Also, you can dash here to get this first coin, which isn't intended, but it's a nice way to cheese it. Alright, for the second part, change your weapon to spread and just start jumping up and shooting the bugs. Whilst also shooting the wood guys over there. They're a lot annoying. So if the bugs are near you, just kill the wood guys first. Also, don't fall too far down because the game counts as void when you fall from the high places. So you take damage from that. Just remember that. Alright, you've made it to the last part of this run and gun. So for this part, you just gotta do some basic platforming and get this coin by jumping and dashing again. And there's this coin far over here under this like platform thingy. And here you have the ultimate boss, which you can use by doing the hardest trick ever by jumping and dashing over him and skipping the fight entirely. Peak game design! Alright, now that you've beaten that run and gun level, you should have enough coins to go to Porkine's shop. Yeah, shop. And then there you can buy the rest of the loadout I just told you, and just now it's time for boss fights. Yeah, okay. Why is this audio still going? Alright, so for this first phase, just turn around and shoot the guy and jump over these dirt balls. And if you're going for a good grade, just parry those worms over there. Okay, for our next phase, just go to the side with spread shot and dodge the tears. Also, the parries are really risky, so don't go for those unless you really need those EX cards.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Alright, so, definitely don't do what I did there. Just switch to roundabout, and if you really having a hard time with the flying tracking carrots, then you can switch to spread to kill them more easily. Alright, so for Ruby and Croaks, to avoid Croaks' attack, You switch to spread shot, go close to Ribby and start doing damage, while also killing the fireflies when they get too close. And when he stops spitting out fireflies, then go back with your roundabouts because then Ribby is about to attack. Alright, and then for Ruby's attack, you jump over the middle and bottom ones and just stay down on the top ones. You can also go for parries, but they're very risky, but they're just probably the only parries as I know. Alright, for the second phase, you have two routes. Either you stay close to Croaks and do massive damage with your spread shot, or you stay back and do damage to Rippy with your roundabout. But the roundabout one is safer, but the spread one does more damage. Just take your pick. It's also not really that hard to avoid the planets, you just need to stay really close to Croaks. Alright, now this phase is really problematic. You need to get really lucky. So this phase has three attacks, the tiger, the bull, and the snake one. The snake one just shoots out poker chips that you need to jump over or just jump on them. It's probably the easiest one as I know, for me at least. They don't take damage during this coin attack. The tiger one is just the snake one with balls shooting out the top. And the bull one, you have to go under and over these laser thingies. Alright, also, if you're watching this video for a Goopy Legrande tutorial, I'm sorry, there's just nothing I can teach you about this. It's just so simple. If you're stuck on this literally just keep retrying. Just keep retrying. You can beat it just like that. Alright, for this boss I actually had to beat it twice because I had to show the fourth phase twice because it has two variants, the arrow thingy and the twin thingy. So I'm just gonna show you both of them in different attempts. Alright, so this first phase is just like an intermission phase. There's only two attacks. It's really easy. Just wait until the next phase and just shoot. Alright, and for this phase, this is the bull phase. In this bull phase, she charges at you and you have to dodge it. Every time she stops for too long, she's gonna charge. And yeah, don't stay too far in front of her because then you can just get sniped with the charge thing. And also the blimps are still coming, so be careful of that. Alright, this is what I was saying. This is the two phases I told you about. So, this one is the Gemini phase and the other one is the bow phase. So I'm just going to show this one first. So this phase throws some kind of orb spear in the middle of the screen and it shoots out on a random direction. So you have to go around it. Alright, and for this one you have to dodge the stars. They follow you for a while and then they stop. And she just repeats that until the next phase. Alright, and after she does this little animation, you're going to the last phase where these stars attack you and these UFOs come from the top of the screen. The brown ones activate on their own and you have to go through once after they activate. And the red ones activate when you go under them, so you have to shrink and go past them. Alright, now for the final boss of this island, Cagney Coronation, just jump up and use your roundabout shot to shoot him. when he does his little Gatling seed attack, just make sure to parry the pink ones because they spawn the most annoying plant thingies. And switch to spread shot to get rid of the minions. You can just go down and up on the platform when he does his little face attack. And yeah, that's it for the first phase. Now for the second phase, make sure not to go on the floor and stay on the platforms because the floor is now filled with vines that damage you the moment you step on them. And also the vines come up at times. You can see it from the bottom of the platforms. You have to jump over these dandelions, and you also can easily parry the pink ones. And finally, make it to the next island. Alright guys, that was the video. So, if you guys want me to make a part on Inkwell Owl 2, then let me know. Alright, so for now, bye-bye.